And good Friday evening, everybody. Welcome to Kingfisher High School as we get set to bring you Kingfisher Yellow Jacket football here on KingfisherSports.tv, presented by Johnson's of Kingfisher. Johnson, same name, same family since 1927. My name is Michael Swisher, joined by Sean Scamahorn as we bring you this Orco Service LLC pregame show. The Yellow Jackets are set to close out their regular season with a two-game homestand. Tonight's opponent is Anadarko, which, like KHS, is scrapping for its playoff life tonight. We'll call this game tonight a playoff elimination game. A loss here by either team, especially Anadarko, leaves no clear path to the playoffs. At the same time, a win by either team guarantees nothing more than hope going into Week 10 next week. More on that in just a bit, but first let's take a look back at last week. The Yellow Jackets entered tonight with a 4-4 overall record. They're 3-2 in District 3A1. They're currently sit third in the district thanks to last week's dramatic 45-41 victory at North Rock Creek, which was at the time the fifth-ranked team in Class 3A, no longer thanks to the Yellow Jackets. To merely say that Chago Ortega caught the game-winning 28-yard touchdown with 25 seconds left would not do that game any justice whatsoever. So I don't know if you realize this. I don't know if we brought it up during the game last week in the postgame because there was just so much that happened. But at 3 different times last week, 3 different times in that game, Kingfisher trailed by double digits and came back and won. In 2 of those, obviously,
I just remember the end. I mean,
we're in the second half.
At the end.
Well, so 3 times. The first time was to start the game, as we saw North Rock Creek go up 14-0. They scored on their first 2 possessions, and the Jackets had nothing going right early in the game, especially offensively, as they had to waste 2 timeouts early on the offensive side of the ball. North Rock Creek went down and scored 2 fairly easy touchdowns. Maybe the play of the game was after they go up 14-0 and Santiago Ortega gets that long kickoff return and got Kingfisher in really good field position. Yeah, he did get tackled one-on-one by the kicker, but we won't bring that up anymore. But it did put Kingfisher in fantastic field position, and they went on to score a touchdown on that drive. They're going to do the national anthem here. We're going to take a timeout, let you hear from some of our great sponsors. When we come back, we'll recap the rest of that game here on the Orco Service LLC pregame show.
Friday night lights are a Kingfisher tradition. Nothing says fall like crisp air and an evening at the football field. Cheering on the home team. Johnson's of Kingfisher is proud to support the Kingfisher Yellow Jackets, both on and off the turf. Since 1927, we've been cheering on the home team and serving our community with a customer service experience you've come to expect. Visit johnsonsofkingfisher.com to check out our inventory or to call to set up an oil change or service appointment. Just not tonight. We're at the game. Johnson's of Kingfisher, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, and Ram. Same name, same family since 1927.
Based in Central Oklahoma, Merit Network Solutions has all the tools to keep you and your business connected with the rest of the world. Owned and operated by Jasper Merit, we specialize in network maintenance installation. That includes installing servers, computers, Wi-Fi, security devices, and more. We have clients in nearly every line of business in the surrounding area, as well as much of western Oklahoma. No job's too big or too small, and we're willing to travel wherever you need to help make your networking needs a reality. Visit us at meritnetworking.it or 405-368-4486.
The Shed Grill and Bar in Kingfisher, owned by locals Brent and Steph Snyder, offers everything from burgers to a variety of salads and specialties such as chicken fried steak, pulled pork baked potatoes, and catfish. We also offer sandwiches, wraps, a variety of tacos, and popular appetizers. Gluten-free and light options are also available, as is a full bar with 6 different draft beers on tap and a variety of Shed signature cocktails. Located at 1505 South Main Street, the Shed is open 7 days a week. That's the Shed Grill and Bar. Good food, good friends, good times.
Welcome back. Orco Service LLC pregame show. Michael Swisher, Sean Scamahorn. We're recapping last week's dramatic win at North Rock Creek. We talked about the Cougars getting up 14-0 early, and then the Jackets getting that great kickoff return by Chago Ortega to get them in good field position. And that kind of got Kingfisher back in the game. They had this tied up at 14-14 at the half, but at 6:32 of the third quarter was the second time the Cougars had a double-digit lead as they go up 27-17 there in that third quarter. Back comes Kingfisher again, and even took a 31-27 lead with 8:53 to play. Think the score with less than 9 minutes to play was 31-27 and it ended up 45-41. That tells you how much happened there over that last 3/4 of the fourth quarter. After Kingfisher goes up on Brett Calamateo's 1-yard touchdown run, 31-27, that's when North Rock Creek Superman appeared again. Superman is Caleb Hawkins. He scored on a 47-yard touchdown run to give his team a 33-31 lead with 6:04 to play. And then on Kingfisher's next drive, he not only wrapped up Kingfisher's Dax Compton, but took the ball away from him and made that amazing 59-yard scramble where he reversed field and ran down the sideline. That may have been the play that won the game for Kingfisher, even though they went down 10 points with 5:37 remaining. As he crossed the goal line, Hawkins, he collapsed to the ground. It's kind of scary for a minute. It was the second time he'd gone down in the game. The coaches raced out there. We kind of find out after the fact that, he had some asthma issues, but also maybe had an upper respiratory issue going into the game, which kind of compounded that. He was able to walk off on his own, which was good to see, but he also really didn't play very much at all for, the last half of that fourth quarter. And that benefited Kingfisher on both sides of the ball. The Jackets were able to sandwich a 3 and out around 2 touchdown drives. The last one being that dramatic touchdown on a 3rd and long play as Kingfisher went up and then held. Hawkins, 24 rushes, 242 yards, 4 touchdowns. He threw a 37-yard touchdown. He caught a pass for 30 yards. He also had 11 tackles on defense.
He was throwing some pads out there on defense.
He absolutely was. He accounted for every single North Rock Creek touchdown. Jet Birdwell, he threw for 286 on 18 of 24 passing. Ortega caught 7 passes for 103 yards. Cason Blair caught 2 touchdown passes. He also intercepted a pass in the end zone. Ortega blocked an extra point. He altered another and had that big kickoff return. Compton, after he had that miscue, and he also had one earlier in the game where he didn't recover a blocked punt. Coaches were really high on him bouncing back. But Coach Roof went to him twice on that game-winning drive, and he got 2 first-down runs for the Jackets. So the freshman had 79 yards on 11 carries. Kingfisher ran the ball for 162 yards. And most importantly, they broke through, got that win that they needed against a pretty good team. Had those near misses against Clinton and Pauls Valley. They played Harrods Hall tough, but all those were losses. But they got that big win, and they needed it. But now they need 2 more. Anadarko is 5-3 with a 2-3 record. The Warriors played this week's number 5, which is Plainview, tough all night last week and lost 35-28. The Warriors' other district losses were 45-0 to Harrods Hall, 49-21 to Pauls Valley. By comparison, Kingfisher played those teams tougher, but you just have to look at how well they played Plainview to know how dangerous this team can be. It's chilly in here, I'm not going to lie. We'll talk a little bit more about why it's chilly in here. Perfect night for football outside. But yeah, so this is a really good Anadarko team. They can run the ball, they can throw the ball. They're talented. But it's going to be an extremely tough game. They are a balanced team, and so because this is a game Coach Roof is certainly worried about, and for good reason. Let's look at the playoff outlook. Harrods Hall is going to win the district. Chargers are 5-0. They play Purcell and Star Spencer. Those are the 2 bottom teams of the district. So Harrods Hall is going to go 7-0. But the next 3 spots, last week, this week, and next week, determine those final 3 spots. Simply put, if Kingfisher wins out, the Jackets are going to get second place and host a playoff game in the first round. Kingfisher plays Plainview next week. Plainview plays North Rock Creek this week. North Rock Creek plays Anadarko next week. Those are all pivotal games, and you got to throw Pauls Valley into the mix. They're going to finish 4-3 in the district. I'll just say if Kingfisher doesn't win out, the best scenario for Kingfisher is for Plainview to beat North Rock Creek tonight and by at least 15, and for North Rock Creek to beat Anadarko next week. The Jackets have to win tonight. If they don't, then it's pretty much no path to the playoffs. But if they can win tonight, even if they lose next week, there is a chance for them to do it. That scenario that I just laid out there, and that is Plainview beating North Rock Creek tonight and North Rock Creek beating Darko next week. That would put Harris Hall at number 1, Plainview at 2, and then a 3-way tie between Kingfisher, North Rock Creek, and Pauls Valley for the final 3 spots, and then it comes down to district points. So winning and winning by how much certainly matters. But like I said last week, just went out. Pretty simple, right?
Right.
It was easy last week. They did it. So just got to get 2 more. Let's take a look at our Physical Therapy Central injury report.
No, I have no idea. I watched all of it.
Well, I do know if Kingfisher did win the toss, they were going to defer. But you can see the injury report right here. A little shorter than last week. Brody Beckman's still out. That he's going to be out all night with a damaged PCL. Arguin, Santoyo, Sali, they've been out all season. News still out with his thumb injury, and Chase Price concussion protocol. So, you know, some of the guys we do have it back this week. Hayes White is back from the wrist injury. We thought he was going to be out for 3 weeks. He missed 1 week, so that is good. So he's not going to be on the list. And last week, questionable were Jackson Wilbanks and Daniel Guerrero. They both played last week. Now our Cimarron Electric starting lineups. Let's start with the offensive side of the ball. Up front, everything's the same. Bert Haig, Jose Santoyo, Donovan Dunn, Robert Barnett, Landon Rempe. Good to have that consistency there up front. Quarterback Jet Birdwell, running back Dax Compton. Of course, we'll see Brett Calamateo in there as well. Your wide receivers, Peyton Burnham, Kason Blair, Santiago Ortega. We're going to see a mix of Chase Cooper, Jairo Velarde, and Daniel Guerrero at tight end tonight. We'll see all 3 of those out there at some point. On the defensive side of the ball up front, we're going to go 4-man front this week. Daniel Guerrero, Jose Santoyo, Riker Long, and Kel Reagan, your weak side backer. Jairo Velarde, Mauricio Valles is your middle linebacker. Strong side is Chase Cooper. Cooper last week played a little bit of defensive end / outside linebacker. Kason Blair is going to go back to cornerback this week, along with Santiago Ortega. Your safeties, Peyton Burnham, and then Jackson Wilbanks and or Brett Calamateo. Those are your Cimarron Electric starting lineups. Here come your Yellow Jackets. That's going to do it for your Orco Service LLC pregame show. Kingfisher and Anadarko coming up here in this game. That is very pivotal for both teams. Do I have everything I need?
Yeah, I'm here.
Then I got everything I need.
Actually, Russell's here. You don't need me. You just need Russell. What is that?
It's moving.
It's fancy.
Oh, it's oscillating.
Yes,
Okay.
I got it on the oscillation.
Yeah, let's.
That way it gets something to Russell.
Well, it's plenty good on me. So we'll touch on it more in a bit. But we have in our end of the press box heat and air, or air. We've always been cool. Now we can be really cool up here in the press box. Thanks to Chad Bragg, Brad Heaton there. We'll give him some love here a little bit later on. We appreciate him doing that for us. Just further proof. If you whine enough, eventually you're going to get your way. It's only taken us, 11 years, Scam?
11 years.
We're just playing the long game.
Yep.
Bank first kickoff start the game, so the Jackets must have won the toss and deferred. Let everybody know is a bit of a south wind here. Jake Sisk probably going to put this into the end zone, and he no doubt is. Of course, you can watch us on KingfisherSports.tv. A lot of you are. You can also watch us on the Kingfisher Times and Free Press Facebook page or the Michael Swisher Media YouTube channel. If you watch us on Facebook or YouTube, you can message us in the comments, and we'll be checking those out. There's a chance that we could throw your comment up on the screen, such as Wanda Cornforth there we're watching. So we appreciate you.
So keep it clean. We got somebody down already?
Well, that is a
Number 2?
Jairo Velarde. Not even a play doesn't even happen, and Velarde just goes down.
I didn't see it. I just saw him Sit down.
I wonder if he probably was on the kickoff coverage team there. I didn't.
Or no Wade somebody tonight?
Wade is not here tonight. I think his daughter's getting married this weekend, so he can't be here tonight. So they sent a new Wade here. Well, while they look at Hyro, let's go ahead and take a timeout here. We'll be back with first quarter action after this.
Tired of complicated Wi-Fi management? Go Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi makes it easy. With Go Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi, you can set your Wi-Fi password, view all your connected devices, and even run speed tests all from your phone. Need to set up parental controls? No problem. Simple, smart, secure. Stay connected and in control with Go Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi. Visit GoPioneer.com to learn more.
All right, we're back. Hyro is walking off there. You can see him kind of limping there. They're checking out his right knee. I don't know. They're not. Doesn't look like they're going to check him any further on the sideline, so he kind of acts like maybe he's going to be ready to go back in. First play of the game, Darko's going to throw the ball. Pass is complete to the far sideline for a first down.
Just a quick rollout to the quarterback's left and had a man down at the sticks, a little out route.
Pendarvis with
first down.
Excuse me, that was Camp with the catch. Number 1.
Warriors to the line quickly.
Hit in the backfield. Good tackle there. Riker Long tried to take it away, trying to say he's got it. 42, Soutier on the carry, but he was hit quickly. I said behind the line. It was just about a 1-yard gain, though.
I believe that's part of that RPO. The quarterback had his eyes on the defensive end right there.
Yeah, we'll see.
And according to Stan's letter here, we may see a lot of that.
Yeah, a lot of RPO from this team. Sign of an experienced quarterback.
There he is. Read the defensive end. This time a give.
Soutier gets it, gets another couple of yards. So it's going to be third down and about 6. Quarterback is Jacoby Talent, a senior.
Cooper Reagan in on that tackle.
Four-man front for the Jackets. It's 3rd and 5. Pressure by Guerrero. The catch is made, but a quick hit by Wilbanks. It's going to be well shy of the first down. About 3 yards shy, so the Warriors most likely will be forced to punt here. That's a Pioneer defensive stand for the Kingfisher Yellow Jackets.
Just a straight drop back from the quarterback, and as you say, Wilbanks came in there and was on the receiver immediately on a little crossing route. Good job by the defense. 4th down. Woohoo.
I think that's
that
Burnham back.
It's a quick snap to the running back.
And he got stopped
I
short.
He is stopped short of 4th down.
Great job by the Jackets. Let's see who comes out of the pile. Cale Reagan and Brett Calamateo were there to make the stop. So the fake punt. Kingfisher gets fantastic field position at the 41. 10:01 to play, first quarter. First possession of the game for the Jackets.
Is Kent Jackson still a coach over there?
He does.
Okay.
Fake it to Compton.
Immediately looking down the field, trying to get a flag. It was no penalty.
Blair got knocked off balance just a little bit, but they say not enough to warrant a flag. So it's going to be 2nd down and 10.
We'll fake to Compton and Blair on the post route. Throwing with the wind. Let me turn that off for you, sir. Where's my gloves?
Yeah, I mean, it works. So we do see Guerrero in there, number 5. He is playing some tight end, as Coach Roof told me he might. 2nd and 10. Give to Compton.
Compton. Gain a couple.
Not a whole lot there. He's running behind Guerrero and Santoyo, and looked like Barnett maybe was pulling a little bit, but as Sean said, picks up a couple. Going to be a Stevenson Insurance Center 3rd and 8.
Mateo checks in, and so does number 17,
Will Banks.
Will Banks. Kingfisher going empty backfield. Quick pass.
Catch is made underneath. Not enough for a first down. That was Mateo, but it's just shy. I think it's going to be 4th and less than, or right at a yard. Just under a yard. So you got to think the Jackets are going to go for it here.
Good quick pass in the middle, and Mateo make the correct cut. He just was a little bit too far away from the first down marker.
Will Banks in motion.
Birdwell keeps it.
Yeah. Easy pickup there for Birdwell on 4th down. As I was just about to say, the Jackets haven't had a lot of success under center. They've kind of, whether it be Burnham or Birdwell, bobbled those snaps, but that one, Birdwell gets it and went right over the left side of his center.
Well, the father of Birdwell asked me when I was walking up here, he goes, "Why in the world did they practice under center all week?" And I was like, I don't know.
There's your answer.
There it is.
1st and 10 is the 29.
Tight trips.
Mateo gets it, cuts it up center.
Still
going. F&M Bank 1st down.
Nice run by Mateo, just finding some wiggle room in there. He had a lot of blockers on this side. Enough for a 1st down.
Jackets are in that Kingfisher Electric red zone on their first drive.
You know, last week when Kingfisher was, and we talked about this earlier, whenever the run game was working, it seemed like our offense was more fluid.
Stick with it. This time it's Compton.
Stays behind his blocker.
Yeah, good job running behind Santoyo. Good solid first down gain.
Put his hand on his belt and said, "You just lead the way, buddy."
Gain just over 5 yards. It'll be 2nd, and we'll still call it 5. Looks like we're going under center again.
Under center, tight twins both sides. Motion across. Going to give it to
Ortega
around the edge.
He's tackled about the 10-yard line. They mark it just inside the 11, so
he's slow to get up.
Oh, yeah. Kind of flung him over there at the end of that tackle. Ortega's staying out there. It's going to be a Stevenson Insurance Center 3rd and 2. Yeah. It's good that he feels he can stay out there.
Same formation, under center as Birdwell. Ortega again on motion. Going to hand it underneath to Compton.
Yeah, good tackle there. It was Pendarvis coming in, making a tackle behind the line of scrimmage. So it's going to be 4th down and 3, a loss of 1 on the play. Looks like we're going to get a Jake Sisk appearance. Be about a 30-yard attempt. Yep, he's going to put it at the 20. Snap, hold, kick. Man, he is
good.
solid.
Yep.
Wow. What a weapon he is. So the Jackets get points on their first drive. 6:26 to go, first quarter. It's Kingfisher 3, Anadarko 0.
You
look up at our screen right here, that's our lifeblood. That's how we know what's going on at 14,700 foot.
Because you're completely blind otherwise.
That's correct.
People don't really understand the level of tech that's going on.
Yes, sir. Well, this whole thing is extremely high tech. I mean, just the ability to be able to drill down 13,000 feet and then put 90-degree turn in the well and then drill out another 3 miles.
It doesn't matter how casually you say it. It's a freaking miracle, man.
Yes, sir.
Got Michael Swisher, Sean Scamahorn, Russell Stitz running everything here. Down on the, or up top, we've got Joaquin Wallace, and then we've got, of course, Kenny running our, let's go to our Oventive sideline cam real quick if we can do that. Where is our Oventive sideline? Okay, well, Kenny's not working tonight apparently. He's just going to take the day off. So,
yeah.
Okay, so, okay.
I didn't know we could fill out day off request forms.
As I told Russell, your contract's a lot different than Kenny's. Bank first kickoff again goes into the end zone. $6:25 to go first quarter, and Anadarko will start at second possession at the 20-yard line again.
Dover game. Is it on Squirtle?
It is. You can go to Squirtle. You can go to Squirtle.tv and find it there, or you can go to DoverLonghorns.tv to get the Dover call of the game. You can go to LamegaRaiders.tv and get the Lamega call of the game. And there was a kind of a miscue. Oh, my goodness. Oh, hopefully, Pendarvis just got his leg whipped by Kel Reagan there. You'll see at the end of this play, Pendarvis goes one way, quarterback goes the other, and then, man,
wow.
yeah. Good to see him hop back up. But no need to watch that basketball game right now when you can watch Kingfisher High School football. You can go watch a replay later.
Some fan is asking random questions.
We had the game
I won't
on
mention
here
her
too.
name. Ball's on the ground.
Yep, the low snap. Talent's just got a fall on it as it hit him right in the shin, and
Guerrero drives the lineman right over his head.
So it's going to be third and about 16 for the Warriors. They picked up solid 10 yards on their first play of the game. Haven't done a whole lot since then. There's Guerrero again.
Comes around the outside of the offensive tackle and was able to get a hand on the quarterback.
Tried to block him with the skinny tight end. He's like, I'll beat you with speed and power. Got right around him. Another Pioneer defensive stand for the Jackets. A good set of downs there for Daniel Guerrero, number 5, the senior.
Yeah, Guerrero's played some solid football this whole season, actually. Our front four been, high snap.
Oh, it's blocked again. In the end zone, touchdown, Kingfisher.
Burnham with the block, and I believe that is Chago with the
might be Mauricio Valles with the recovery, number 21, I believe. Yeah,
Valles?
Yep, Mauricio Valles. So Kingfisher blocks another punt. This time they get on it, and it's Valles with the Dennis's Express Pharmacy touchdown. Jackets are up 9-0.
Got the crowd fired up.
Yep, got your Kingfisher Family Dental extra point coming up. Jake Sisk out there.
It's good.
It does go through. 4:29 to go in the first quarter. Jackets lead it 10-0. We'll be right back.
Life can hit hard, but great coverage keeps you on the winning team. Let the experts at Stevenson Insurance Center guide you through the personalized process of finding the right coverage for you, your family, or your business. Personal, commercial, or health, we can service all your insurance needs. Don't blow your coverage. Come see us at 2302 Frontage Road in Kingfisher. All of us at Stevenson Insurance Center say go Jackets!
From real-time transaction alerts, fraud detection, and mobile banking to full-service business banking, Interbank prides itself on bringing the people, products, and services together to help grow and develop the Kingfisher community. Proudly serving over 40 communities across Texas and Oklahoma since 1987. For business, for life, for Kingfisher. Interbank. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Kingfisher special teams step up. We counted for all of the Jackets' points tonight. 30-yard field goal from Jake Sisk on the first possession, and then the defense gets a stop. Peyton Burnham blocks the extra point, and Mauricio Valles recovers it in the end zone. This bank first kickoff for the third time goes into the end zone. So the Warriors will come out again. And I wasn't smart enough to look that last possession, but Velarde is back out there.
Yeah, I was going to say the same thing. I did not look the last possession either, but he is on the field.
Shit, everybody watching, got a lot of comments here on Facebook, I see.
Warriors going with the double tight set, just going to hand off up the middle.
Nothing there. Again, that Daniel Guerrero. Well, I tell you,
I enjoy when they make it, but you gotta hold your responsibility on the outside.
Yeah,
for reverses and toss sweeps and stuff like that.
And you know the Darko coaching staff is keeping an eye on that. Guerrero so far having a whale of a game. Well.
We're waiting. Quarterback rolls to his left and a little out route, same way they started the game off with.
Same receiver as talent finds number 1, Napoleon Camp. I think it's going to be enough for a first down. It is. First and 10, Warriors at the 30-yard line.
This time they go 3 wide outs, 1 back in the backfield. Again, rolls to his left.
That one
just gets rid of it.
Centoyo pressured him there.
Riker long back there.
But yeah, this defensive front, you mentioned it that last defensive series. This 4-man front, very active. They've been solid against the run. They've been good pressuring the quarterback.
This time the quarterback is a little quick out route. In and out of the hands of number 4.
Him on the coverage. The intended receiver was Malachi Beaver. It's going to be 3rd and 10. David Carter, Broken Arrow, class of 1980.
Under center, straight drop back. Screen set up.
Well read, well defended. Velarde on the tackle. Chase Cooper also in there, another Pioneer defensive stand. This fellow 1993 Muscle Shoals High School alum, Alan Leslie, watching the Muscle Shoals played yesterday. Watching all the way from Alabama.
Stevenson back.
Kick is
away. He catches it on the run.
Good tackle, but Stevenson gets it up to the 45. Brian Henderson is also watching from the Elks Lodge. Yeah, we got the Elks Lodge out there watching. Thank you guys. We know we're always on out there.
You missed some chicken and waffles Wednesday.
I saw
man,
pictures.
It was good.
I saw pictures. I wimped out.
You did.
They did look good. So Kingfisher own 54, 3:02 to go in the first quarter. Already leading 10-0. Checked a minute ago. North Rock Creek was up 7-0 on Plainview in the first quarter. It's a game we really need Plainview to win just to be safe going in the next week.
Home side. Compton gets the ball. He's up the middle.
Holding on with both hands. Gets 9 yards. They may mark it right at the first down marker.
I think they do.
Yep,
He
they
says
say
move
first
the
down.
sticks.
F&M Bank first down carry for the freshman.
Good job by Compton. Kingfisher had the tight trip set, and they just run to the strong side and able to find some running room. And again, hold on to the ball with both hands.
And I think you see it each week, the two freshmen. They're just gaining more and more confidence running the ball, knowing where to run, when to cut. I mean, they're going to make some freshman mistakes here. Sometimes we'll see Compton maybe try to kick it to the outside when he shouldn't. But, you know, tonight he's been staying behind his blocks and getting some good positive yards. This time Birdwell's going to keep it.
Stays behind his blocker.
Still on his feet.
Able to get a stiff arm and gain a couple extra yards.
I think he gets about 7 total yards. Bert Haig, he was following his big senior tackle out there on the right side.
Purcell and Heritage Hall are knotted up at 7.
Second and a long 2. Under center. I think Coach Roof heard old Birdwell. Said, I'll show you why we practiced it all week. Chago gets it.
Has to go backwards a little bit to get outside. He makes the edge.
This time he's not going to let him tackle him on it.
Stays on his feet.
Gets that F&M Bank first down. We saw that last week. Or a couple weeks ago, actually, he has to get around to tackle in the backfield, and once he does, lots of positive yardage. He gets out close to, where do they mark it? Yep, so he is in the Kingfisher
18-yard line?
Yeah, Kingfisher electric red zone for the Jackets, 1st and 10.
Kingfisher comes out with trips to the far side. Calabateo in the backfield. Blair, the lone receiver, on the home side. 15 on the play clock. Hands off to Calabateo.
Yeah, just
3 yards.
Yeah, just wasn't a ton there. He just lowered his shoulder and drove his legs and got what he could. Defensive tackle made a good tackle there, but Jackets get positive yardage. Game clock's running 1:10, 1:11.
Guerrero comes in for your tight end situation.
Pam Winans watching from Kingfisher.
Compton in the backfield. Shotgun snap. Handoff to Compton.
Tripped up. Gets to about the 11-yard line. So it's going to be a Stevenson Insurance Center 3rd down and about 3. Carrie Lou Patterson watching from Marlowe.
Gave him the 12, so it'll be roughly 4, I think. Is that? I can't see the far side.
I think it's about 3. Long 3. They're saying 4 on the scoreboard, so, you know, what do we know? What do I know? Yeah, first down marker's at about the 8.
You're the man with binoculars.
I am. I don't know.
It's right at the number, isn't it?
It is. I mean, I guess the officials told them they'll be
There's
okay.
a flag.
Or he calls a timeout, I guess. We got a timeout? Anything. What we got?
Well, the gentleman in the end zone threw a flag.
It was weird because the two clocks were just so close to being in sync, and then all of a sudden the play clock was at 0 and the game clock was at 4. I think Coach Ross out there wanted an explanation. Why is there a flag on the field? Lisa Catron's at home watching. Nope, they wave off the flag. Question is there 4 seconds left in the first quarter, or is there no time left in the first quarter? I'm going to go with no time. Yeah, I mean, they're walking to the other end. So I'm going to say that's the end of the first quarter. Kingfisher leads it 10-0. Jackets will have 3rd and 4 when we come back.
MMS Construction and Scammahorn Concrete of Kingfisher is your top choice for a locally owned and operated ready mix and material company. Fully licensed and bonded, we provide labor and services throughout Kingfisher County. Commercial buildings and parking lots, residential footings, stems and slabs, new construction, renovation projects, swimming pools, patios, sidewalks, and driveways. We do it all, and as always, provide free estimates. Call Sean Scammahorn at 405-625-0314 or email us at mmsconcrete@yahoo.com. That's MMS Construction and Scammahorn Concrete, proud supporter of all KHS activities.
All right, we're back. So we've got 3rd and 4. This is the start of the second quarter. Kingfisher's got 3rd and 4 at the Anadarko 12-yard line. Kingfisher leading this one 10-0.
Next year, can we get a window right here?
Yes.
I mean, I like how we're doing things.
You know a good window guy?
Yeah, I do.
So Stevenson Insurance Center, 3rd down and 4 for the Jackets.
Birdwell under center.
They pitch it to Compton.
Tries to get to the edge. Cuts up and
He's
met
hit
hard.
Yeah, that's a good job holding on the ball. He only gets about a yard. Tell you, number 55, Logan Smith comes in, delivers quite the hit. So it's going to be 4th down unless we have a penalty flag.
We do have a penalty flag.
Yeah, that's in bad spot for the Jackets.
Third and call it 14.
Yep.
Brings Burnham to the near side. Trips to the far side. Compton stays in the backfield. Birdwell pump fakes.
Yeah.
Just has to go down. Good coverage by Anadarko. All 3 receivers on that side had a man with them.
Ball's all the way back at the 28. That's testing Sisk's leg here.
They're going to test it.
It'll be about a 45-yard attempt into a breeze. Is the wind, are the flags out here still blowing?
No, I mean, a little bit up high. The ones on the other side of the field are
the flag plaza. The flags
plaza, yes.
And the flags on the goal post really aren't doing much, but the flags up here at the top of the stands are whipping fairly decent. So a 45-yard attempt by the senior Jake Sisk. We'll see what he can do. And Anadarko's gotten close to blocking.
Kick is on the way.
I think
it's just short.
Goes just short. Didn't look like he really got into all of that one. So the Jackets come up empty there. They lead at 10-0, 10:47 to go. Anadarko will take possession at the 28-yard line.
Purcell up on Heritage Hall, 14-7. Hit the wrong button there.
I'm telling you, this this district. Actually, it's the 20-yard line. That's okay. That makes more sense.
Rock Creek and Plainview are tied at 7.
Good first down
Wow,
run
just
there.
carrying everybody.
That was Pendarvis with that carry. That's his first one of the game, and he gets about 12 yards.
This time they come out with 2 backs. The backfield rolls to his right, tries to out route a little too high.
Camp, the intended receiver, he's caught 2 passes for first down so far. Jared Snow loving this defensive shutout so far. Larry and Joyce Talbot are watching. Do we need to go out parking lot and give Carl some $5 so he can get in? Carl Wallace watching from the parking lot. Better get in here so you can watch Rosa perform at halftime.
Again with the power eye, you go handoff up the middle, stutter step. Avoids being hit by Riker Long,
Yeah.
and
Long frustrated with himself there. Missed him in the backfield. Turns into about a 4-yard gain. So 3rd and about 6 here.
quarterback rolls to his right. A little out route again. I think right at the original line of scrimmage, or I mean the line of scrimmage.
It was called incomplete, so it will be 4th down. Get another Pioneer defensive stand. We're going to see Carter Stevenson head out to field the punt. That's a kind of another one of those plays you don't think about, but Coach Roof brought up last week, and Kingfisher pulled within 1 score late in the game and then forced a 3 and out, and Carter fielded that punt on his side of the field and was able to get it close to the 50-yard line. It wasn't a huge return, but Coach Roof talked about,
High snap.
Low kick. Stevenson
going to catch it on the bounce.
Gets it up to about the 45, but Coach Roof talked about, if he lets that go over his head, we're going to have to drive 80 yards. Instead, we only had to drive about 52. It was a big play there by a sophomore. Let me say Stevenson gets it out to the 46. .906 to go in this first half. Get my mom, Terry Swisher, and Luke Barrick, I think, are watching and commentating on, no doubt, offering their expert opinion amongst themselves.
Trip to the far side, tight end set. Compton just trying to find some wiggle room. Might have got to the original line of scrimmage.
Yeah, he gets about half a yard. So defensive struggle so far. The Jackets have 3 points on offense, 7 with their special teams. Haven't given up any on defense yet.
Anadarko brings Bliss right up the middle.
Birdwell's got lots of room.
Able to avoid getting sacked.
You see those plays and you immediately look back towards the line of scrimmage to see if there's any yellow on the field. There was not. F&M Bank first down run for the junior quarterback, Jet Birdwell.
Good heads-up play. Just trying to avoid getting sacked, and once he got past the line, the offensive line, there was nobody for 10 or 15 yards.
Gets it in Warrior territory.
Compton cuts back, has a running lane. Does he have the speed to make the edge?
He gets out there.
I think he might have got the first down.
See where they spot him at the 30. So 12-yard run for the freshman. There was nowhere to go to the left side, so he said, well, let's try it over here. Kicked in the afterburners. Gets 12 yards. F&M Bank first down again. It's been a run-heavy first half for the Jackets. Clock stopped, 8:16.
This time Cooper comes in at tight end. Going to get up to Calamateo, just trying to find some running room up the middle, maybe 2 yards.
Jackets look to the sideline, get their play call.
Going to put Blair wide out to the far side. Calamateo in the backfield. They're a little.
Yep. Will get sacked there. Just good coverage like we mentioned before. Good coverage down the field. The Warriors don't give up anything. Bergwell's got nowhere to throw it. Then he didn't have any time to run. So it's going to be a Stevenson Insurance Center third and about 13. Ronna Foley's watching, liking some of our new additions to the broadcast. When I say our, I mean Russell's.
We sure are fancy.
Yes, we are. Third and long for Kingfisher.
Empty backfield, 5 wideouts.
Blitz right up the middle. Birdwell, lucky that isn't picked off. He throws it behind his intended receiver. So he was under pressure.
Wilbanks kind of stumbled.
Fourth down for the Jackets. Looks like they may punt here. Chance to pin the Warriors deep. Camp will be the deep man for Anadarko. Blair to punt for Kingfisher.
You can hear the Anadarko coaches yelling, watch the fake. I haven't seen us run one yet.
I'm not sure this is the distance for it, but what do I know? There's the fake. And it wouldn't have mattered if that had been caught because it was nowhere near a first down. And it's going to be first down for Anadarko. Warriors have it at their own 33. So Kingfisher offense still trying to get going. So is Anadarko's. See what the Warriors can do here.
3 wideouts. Stop route. Did he catch it?
He did.
Good job by the receiver being able to come back and make that catch.
Camp planted, turned back around, came back, made the catch. Another positive gain. Gets about 11 yards.
Hand off up the middle. Is that Pendarvis again?
It is.
Pendarvis able to cut back and find some running room.
Pickup of about 5. Play action.
Under pressure.
Reagan pursues him. It's incomplete. The 3rd and 5. That was Calamateo with the coverage. So both defenses doing their job so far. Plenty of time on the play clock.
Anadarko brings 3 wideouts to the home side. Tries to hit one over the middle and does.
I think
they
the tackle's
stopped
going to
him
be a yard
before the
shy.
first down.
Velarde Calamateo on that tackle. 4th down and 1. Ball's at the Kingfisher 47. Certainly watch the hard count here.
Watch the hard count. Hold your water. High formation. Pendarvis hit at the line of scrimmage.
Gets the first down and more. Gets down to the 41-yard line. Gain of 6. So the Warriors convert on that 4th down.
More of the same.
Tell you, he's getting a couple of yards after contact every time. He's not been easy to bring down. Called a gain of 2, 2nd and 8. Clock's running, 4:10 to go in the half. Kingfisher will get the ball to start the second half.
Anadarko's going to call a timeout.
This timeout will be brought to you by Medic Pharmacy and Gifts of Kingfisher. We're going to take a break with them. We'll come back. We'll have more second quarter action. Stay with us.
Merge Realty in Kingfisher is capable and ready to assist you with all of your real estate necessities. Whether it's residential, commercial, farm and ranch, or property management, Merge Realty can help you address those needs today. Merge Realty services Kingfisher and the surrounding areas and beyond. Buying, selling, renting, or leasing, let owner and broker Laney Hilton Merritt assist you today. That's Merge Realty, 405-326-2000. Dr. Jeffrey Danner and his team have provided preventative, restorative, and cosmetic dental care for our patients for over 15 years in the Kingfisher community. Dr. Danner offers same-day crowns, dental implants, clear aligner orthodontics, and many other unique dental services with comfort, integrity, and excellence as his top priorities in a beautiful, clean, and welcoming environment. Most insurance plans accepted. Financing and in-house membership savings plans available. Visit us at 901 Hospital Circle or online at kingfishersmiles.com or call us at 405-375-3857. Kingfisher.
All right, we're back. Second
Motion
about
across. 8. Delayed pitch. Might have got a yard.
Yeah, covered pretty well by the jacket, so it's going to be 3rd down. Susie Rice is watching. She watches each and every week. She normally posts to my personal page, and I don't always see it until after the game is over, so I was able to catch that one. So we'll say 3rd and 7.
Third and 7, and the clock continues to run. High formation. This time they hand off to number 40. Is that
42?
42.
The 2 main primary backs that they use. That's Ferris Soutier. He got about a yard, so we're going to say 4th and 6. Be the second 4th down the Warriors have faced. This one's at the Kingfisher 37. The last one was at the 47. That was just a 4th and 1. Got a quiet crowd tonight.
Going to go in the air.
Blair
almost came up with it. Good thing he dropped it.
It's good. Excellent coverage by Kason Blair. He's mad at himself for dropping it, but his coaches are glad that he did. It is another Pioneer defensive stand for the Jackets. So Kingfisher will take over at the own 37-yard line, 2:25, and you talk about the ability to really take command of this game. If you could go get some points on this drive, get the ball back, start second half, and get points there as well.
Ten on the play clock. Birdwell appears to be going under center. 3 on the play clock. I have to call timeout, Coach. Timeout. No timeout.
So delay a game on the Jackets. That's when Birdwell's got to be aware there. First and 15.
Under center. No backs. Birdwell drops back. Trying to set up a screen. Avoids one tackle.
Doesn't avoid the second.
Avoid the second.
Sacked for a huge loss there, so it's going to be second and forever long. And
Anadarko had 5 defensive players in the deep routes down here. So you take a penalty and take a sack.
It's just second and 23.
And they're still in no hurry to get on and off the field. I don't understand this.
Seems to be a healthy dose of confusion out there.
Fake to Calamateo. Long pass over to Burnham. Burnham makes one guy miss. Not able to make 2.
Gets it up to about the 29, maybe the 30. So it'll be a Stevenson Insurance Center 3rd and 17. So the 2 defenses tonight.
Calamateo lone back in the backfield. Birdwell throwing to Burnham.
Throws it behind him, so it's going to be 4th down.
One of them ran an in route and one of them threw an out route.
Stops the clock with 55 seconds left. The Jackets will have to punt, so they're going to have to get one more stop before the end of the half. That's provided you can get a good kickoff here. Good kick off here. Not a good kickoff here.
Good snap.
Yeah, took an Anadarko bounce. So the Warriors have decent field position. And 49 seconds to work with. They'll have it at their own 47. Mercy Hospital Kingfisher halftime show. We'll have some
quarterback going under center. Got one back in the backfield. Going to try a little inside screen.
Velarde slowed it down. Didn't get the initial tackle, but Cooper helped come in, and Cooper and Santoyo came in and cleaned it up. That was a good job by Velarde by at least disrupting it. We're going to keep it here, boss man.
Forces Anadarko to take a timeout.
39 seconds left. Again, the Jackets got to have this win to keep the playoff hopes going. Heritage Hall up by 7 on Purcell. North Rock Creek and Plainview tied at 14. We saw last week that Pauls Valley took Heritage Hall to the wire. I mean, there are going to be 2 really solid football teams from this district that are not playing football in week 11. And really, I mean, like we said last week, Purcell's not a bad team. They're giving Heritage Hall a struggle right now. Second down for the Warriors.
Little number 1 on out route, able to get the first down.
Wilbanks with the tackle. Camp, another reception there.
Camp's been pretty solid at receiving for Anadarko tonight.
Stops the clock with 34 seconds left on the first down catch. Ball's at the Kingfisher 41-yard line. Plenty of time for the Warriors.
Straight drop back, looking over to the sidelines.
It's Camp again. He's been their receiving threat. He picks up 11, 12 yards. It's another first down. So the Warriors have something going here near the end of the first half, trying to get some points.
Might not give him an 11-yard cushion.
Yeah, you definitely want to keep him in front of you, but like you said, do we have a timeout or do we have a flag? Got a flag on this side. Could bode well for Kingfisher. False start against Anadarko. Backs him up 5 yards. 27.9 seconds left. So at the half, we'll have some analysis, breakdown, maybe some stats, but then we'll also KHS Spotlight. We're going to have Interim Superintendent Andy Evans join us. Jackets.
There's a holding. Didn't get it.
Didn't get the call. 22 seconds left. We'll say 2nd and 15. Maybe 14. Gave him a yard there. 2nd and 14, 22 seconds showing on the clock.
Again, under center. Under pressure.
There's Reagan with the pressure. And the pass goes right off the numbers.
Number 12. Or is that 42?
Yeah, that was Soutier.
42.
Hit him right between the 4 and the 2. He was on. He would have been down right there where he caught it, obviously. But instead of that gain, it's going to be 3rd down and 14. Now 15 seconds left. At one point, this was a very fast first half.
Looking for that little underneath screen again.
Complete
Has the
it.
room. Got to make a tackle.
Jackets finally do.
Clock stopped.
With 5 seconds left. So we got a big gain there. It's going to be first down and goal at the Kingfisher 7-yard line with 5 seconds left after this Anadarko timeout. I think the Warriors will have one left.
I thought they used 3, but
Kind of was thinking so too.
I didn't.
So it's a big play here. Kingfisher has pitched a shutout to this point, but Anadarko on that little inside screen there to RJ Perry get the ball down to the 7-yard line. It'll be first and goal at the Jackets 7 with 5 seconds left. You could maybe run 2 plays here, but that first one's got to be quick.
Yep.
And in the end zone, we're out of bounds.
They ran a little bit of back out of the backfield in practice, and you've always got to worry about where number 1's at. They bring him over to the short side of the field. Crossing route in the end zone. Quarterback's under duress, and it is incomplete.
Yeah,
and there's going to be a
pass
penalty.
Interference. Ortega was on the coverage, and he was riding pretty good. So no time. Well, somehow there's 2.8 seconds on the clock. Not getting very good home cooking there on the clock. But it's going to be first and goal at the 3.
Yeah, that does say 2.8.
All right, the Warriors now. First and goal at the Kingfisher 3, trying to get some points before they go into the half. They go up to the line. Talent's in the shotgun.
Quarterback keeper.
He's
Gonna
looking.
try to get the edge.
Does he get there? They say touchdown. Jacoby Talent. 3-yard touchdown run. Stretches that ball out over the pylon. On the final play of the first half. Extra point is pending. Looks like Sutir will be the kicker. Camp the holder. First offensive touchdown of the game by either team. Jackets block it.
Nope. If you could, huh?
So the Jackets do get the block on the extra point, but it's Anadarko that gets the touchdown. It's Kingfisher 10, Anadarko 6. We'll be back with the Mercy Hospital Kingfisher halftime show after this.
Community. That's what F&M Bank is all about. Being a family-owned and operated community bank for over 120 years ensures we have strong roots in our community, relationships, and financial foundation. Our staff has long-standing relationships with our customers and can provide a personalized service to enhance our banking products, whether it's a home mortgage, business loan, personal or business banking services, personal loans, and more. Our objective is to serve our customers to the best of our ability and to be part of the growth and prosperity of our region. We are here to serve our neighbors. How may we help you? F&M Bank Kingfisher, serving generations of Oklahomans.
As a local, member-owned electric cooperative, Cimarron Electric is committed to providing the highest quality of service at a reasonable price. We're dedicated to serving our member owners with integrity, accountability, innovation, and a commitment to community. For more information, call or visit our website. Cimarron Electric Cooperative, serving Northwest Oklahoma since 1936 and powering the needs of a new generation.
Margaret Phillips has been serving all of Kingfisher County's real estate needs since 1996. Today, Margaret Phillips Realty specializes in residential, commercial, and farm and ranch, and we also have extensive knowledge in 1031 exchanges in Kingfisher County and beyond. We're available 7 days a week and always offer a fair market analysis free of charge. Margaret Phillips has lived and worked in Kingfisher County all her life and has had the opportunity to help countless buyers and sellers. Let her help you find your next dream location. Call Margaret at 405-368-7457 or introducing new sales associate Jordan Waltman at 405-818-7712 or visit online at mphillipsrealty.com.
All right, welcome back. Mercy Hospital Kingfisher halftime show. Michael Swisher, Sean Scammelhorn, and Jackets leading Anadarko 10-6 in this must-win game for both teams. And Sean, let's see, at 4:29 of the first quarter, we were thinking, well, Kingfisher might just try to run away with this one. The Jackets got a stop on defense. Stopped a fake punt. Oh, I see a request for money walking up the steps.
Is that what that grin is about?
It's your turn now. I'll go ahead and know that you take care of business, and I got Sean turned down right now as he's got to hand out some money to his favorite KHS cheerleader, as the Jackets got to stop on defense, stopped a fake punt, and were able to get the ball at the Anadarko 41 for their first drive. That turned into a 30-yard Jake Sisk field goal, and Kingfisher led it 3-0 at the 6:26 mark of the first quarter. And then Daniel Guerrero gets a sack on third down. The Jackets get a stop on defense again and block a punt. Peyton Burnham blocks a punt. Mauricio Valles recovers it in the end zone, and the Jackets are up 10-0 with 4:29 to go in the first quarter. And we're thinking, okay, here we go. The Jackets are firmly in command. Credit Anadarko's defense, though. They only gave up a field goal on that first possession when Kingfisher started at the 41 and haven't given up anything since. Anadarko, Kingfisher was pretty run heavy, but anytime Kingfisher's dropped back to pass, Jet Birdwell, he's been sacked twice. He's been under pressure. The Warriors have done a good job defensively against a Kingfisher offense that's been playing really well.
Correct me if I'm wrong. He was sacked down here, took us out of field goal range, correct?
Yes, you're correct.
The Anadarko's putting great pressure. And if you were watching downfield, they have our guys are pretty much blanketed.
Yeah.
Our receivers are, and it's Birdwell's going to have to either hit somebody quick or get out of the pocket and make his own damage with his feet.
Yeah, and just hasn't been able to do much of that. The Jackets have run the ball, fairly effectively. We haven't received any stats from Derek Wolf yet, so I don't have the numbers to back that up, but for the most part, we've seen Calamateo and Compton run the ball pretty effectively. Birdwell has scrambled a couple of times, but primarily the run game has been the running backs, which is good to see. But again, the offense just not able to get anything going other than those 3 points to start the first half. How do you counter what they're doing in the second half?
Us?
Yes. How do you counter what Anadarko's doing defensively?
I mean, the thing about it is we're moving the ball on the ground, which you would think would open up the passing game, but either we're not calling good routes, I don't know, but they're respecting our passing game, and our running game's moving the ball, so you think that one of them's got to give.
Yeah, they're definitely covering everything well down the field, and Birdwell he really hasn't had a whole lot of time to throw the ball. The defense played extremely well, with the exception of that last drive where they gave up the touchdown drive, gave up a couple of big plays, and the Warriors were able to get in the end zone. It was the first offensive score touchdown of the game for either team. Well, so the Jackets do lead it 10-6. We're going to take a timeout here. When we come back, we're going to have our KHS Spotlight brought to you by Pioneer. And as promised about 3 weeks ago, we're going to have Kingfisher Interim Superintendent Andy Evans join us. So stay with us. We'll be back after this.
Your health is our health. If you're in pain, are recovering from surgery, or have had to postpone a surgery, Physical Therapy Central is open. We take the health and safety of our patients, employees, and the community seriously. Our clinic is clean and safe so you can get the health care you need. Get back to work, back to play, and back to life faster with Physical Therapy Central. Schedule an appointment today at ptcentral.org or call 405-375-5654. Born and raised in Kingfisher, Dr. Drew Hendricks returned to his hometown to take over the Kingfisher Family Dental and Implant Clinic. Dr. Hendricks has taken the practice to new heights with his state-of-the-art facility, now open at 2700 South Frontage Road. He and his upbeat, fun, and caring staff offer cleanings of all sorts, implants, crowns, bridges, dentures, filling procedures, root canals, and much more. We love to see patients of all ages. That's the Kingfisher Family Dental and Implant Clinic. Call 405-375-4949 for an appointment. And be sure to visit our office at 2700 South Frontage Road.
Wheeler Brothers Grain Company was founded in 1917 by Frank and William Bill Wheeler. Today, it boasts 19 grain elevator locations with storage capacity of more than 20 million bushels in central, western, and northern Oklahoma. That includes Kingfisher, Omega, Loyal, and Reading. Wheeler Brothers is also involved in fertilizer and chemical application, feed sales, and seed production. We also have several certified crop advisors ready to assist farmers with their needs. Visit our website at wheelerbrothers.com for more information or stop by any of our locations today.
All right, welcome back. This is the KHS Spotlight presented by Pioneer. And as promised, we are joined by Kingfisher Interim Superintendent Andy Evans. Andy, thanks for joining us. We kind of asked you to be on here a couple weeks ago, and then we had some grandma requests to show the junior cheerleaders at halftime. And you said, hey, I'm not arguing with that. Absolutely. We'll put this off a week. So thanks for being understanding of that and joining us here this week.
That's no problem. We would not want to interfere with cheerleader for a day. That's an important deal.
So for those who don't know, Andy is a one-time, long-time Kingfisher administrator, an assistant high school principal, an athletic director, long-time middle school principal. You were the first principal, I believe, at the current Q. Am I right? When that was built, were you the first principal to take over there?
So I was the last principal in the full high school.
Yeah.
And then the full old high school, and then I was the athletic director when we started this facility.
Absolutely. That's in 1999, 2000, right around in there. Hard to believe it's quarter century old.
Well, you know, I had a lot more hair and I was a lot less gray then.
Yeah, I understand that, and I had a lot fewer pounds myself. So tell people who don't know, between your time at Kingfisher, you've never truly left, but between being an administrator at Kingfisher the first time and now here most recently, what were you doing in the interim? So everybody kind of catch everybody up there.
I spent a couple of 3 years down at Mountain View Godebo as superintendent there, and then I went to Craig as superintendent, and then I wound up going to a startup organization, the Oklahoma Public School Resource Center, as their finance director for schools, and I've worked there ever since I basically retired from Craig and started farming and doing other schools' budgets.
So you've been with him for about a decade, am I right? OPSRC?
It was 10 years last spring.
And so you've been doing that. Kingfisher, the unfortunate situation with Mr. Glover passing away. Kingfisher was in need of a superintendent. What kind of prompted you to say, hey, I'll throw my name in the hat here. I'll throw my name in the ring. What kind of pushed you out towards that endeavor right there?
Well, the first thing is I've always enjoyed my time here at Kingfisher, and this has become home.
Yep.
And my wife and I felt like that if they couldn't find a suitable fit, that we'd be willing to give it a try. And it's really more about making sure that our kids, I've got 2 nephews in school here, and it's about making sure that our students get the quality education that my kids got going through here. And, the last couple of weeks, it's been pretty good to be a Yellow Jacket.
Yeah.
I mean, we had the state, first place state in the green hand competition in the FFA interscholastics. We've had the academic state champion softball team, academic state champion cheerleaders, and then we got to looking through our scores over the last couple of years, and we realized that we're doing better than our community group. So it's felt good to be able to give some positive news whenever we're dealing with some negative.
And so you were out of school for about a decade. What are some things you've kind of had to readjust to, day to day being a public school administrator once you kind of were thrust back into it here in Kingfisher?
But the things that I didn't realize I missed were the teachers.
Yeah.
And missing the kids. Like last week, or whenever I came over to Monday to the junior high game, there were 4 or 5 girls that came over and said, "You're our new superintendent, aren't you?" And I said, "Yes, I am." And they wanted to talk superintendent stuff with me. And then whenever I was handing out candy last night for Halloween, I had quite a few kids recognize me, especially the third grade through about seventh grade group, and that has really been nice to adjust back to. And the the communication is important in any school, and making sure that you're getting that out has been something that has been. It was never something I had a problem with, but it's something to readjust because you've got to be open and honest with everyone that you possibly can be.
I remember being over at Cashin at one point. Sammy Jackson was the superintendent there, and a couple of kids walked by his office, and one of them said, "Hey, I think that's the guy who owns the school. So congratulations on owning the school."
Well, it's kind of one of those things where I think they own you.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, how is your wife Beth? How has she adjusted to be a superintendent's wife again?
Well, the first night she whenever it became official, and after you put it up on the Kingfisher Times and Free Press, she has a smartwatch.
Yeah.
And she was out with some friends eating supper over in Oklahoma City, and they said her wrist never stopped glowing.
Yeah.
It looked like Rudolph's nose.
Yeah, we ran the battery out on that
Yeah,
thing.
she's enjoyed. She really wants to serve Kingfisher. She's really involved, and she enjoys being around people and working with people. I mean, she's probably saved more men down at Designs by Dennis than we care to remember.
Absolutely, there. Certainly, you can count me among that group, and I know she's also been very involved at the First Baptist Church with the program there.
The grief share, yes.
Yeah, the grief share program. My mother went through that, and that was a tremendous program for her. So, the serving part, you certainly got that right. Um, it is. You kind of alluded to it. There are some issues right now. With the excise board decision and Kingfisher's budget not being kind of what we hoped it would be. What how are you moving forward, and what are your plans to kind of to wade through this difficult situation right now?
Well, the biggest thing is we've got to have accurate data,
Mhm.
and we're working with the State Department to make sure that that we know exactly what's going to happen with our state aid, with our flex benefit, and any potential penalties that we have before we start making decisions that are bigger and deeper. We're really pulling the budget apart. We had auditors in today looking at last year's records and trying to make sure that we know exactly what happened, not just from my perspective from looking at the budget, but from an outside perspective.
Yeah, and I will say, you talked about transparency, and you've kept me in the loop every step of the way. You're wanting to make sure that the word gets out there, what what the situation is, what you're doing, what you're trying to do, wanting to keep people informed. So I know that's been very important to you as well.
Oh, absolutely. We want to make sure that people know exactly what's going on at the school, and we also want to make sure, most importantly, that our teachers and administrators know what's going on. And as we move forward in this process, it's going to be important that we're all pulling on the same rope. Larry Cochelle down at OU had the best line when they won their last national championship in baseball, and it was 25 men pulling on the same rope. Well, in this, it needs to be a whole community pulling on the same rope.
Yeah, more about like 5,000 pulling on that rope. So yeah. So maybe some difficult times ahead. I know the feedback I've received about you from the night you were hired all the way up through now. It's been all positive. it's not always a positive job being the superintendent. I always say, being a superintendent or city manager, you're always on the job and you're always making somebody mad, no matter what you do. So, but
Well, the most important, the funniest thing is I've got to know Jim just a very little since I've been here, and we were at Ministerial Alliance the other day. We had the same shirt on, and I almost wore the exact same shirt again out to chamber, and he had the same shirt on. So I told him he probably needs therapy if he's dressing like me.
yeah, but anyway, two very capable people, and like I said, I've had a lot of people say they're very happy that you're the one who has taken on this task. Know that you're capable, and they're happy to have you. We are happy to have you.
Those are very kind words, but it's more of to us, it's an important blessing to be able to serve our community and move forward and work with our board to try to make sure that we get this situation resolved in a timely and efficient manner.
Well, so Jackets leading 10-6. Offense is struggling right now. What are we saying to our team at halftime here right now? If we're in that Kingfisher locker room,
let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
All right.
You get to work. They've after last week. I was really impressed over at North Rock Creek. That was an incredible comeback, and that's one that they can really hang their hat on. And I think our kids have worked really hard, and I've watched them for the past month, and they have improved every game.
They have, and it's been a fun process to watch. Well, Andy, again, thank you for joining us up here. We'll let you go down. Enjoy this second half. This has been the KHS Spotlight presented by Pioneer. We'll be back with second half action after this.
Muscle Pause Fitness Center offers Kingfisher's newest state-of-the-art facility that caters to all of your fitness needs. Whether you're interested in lifting, cardio, or any number of specialized classes, our gym offers a clean, safe, friendly environment. We have brand new, safe, and top-of-the-line Matrix equipment, and we're totally invested in your health and fitness needs. Owners Chad and Jesse Trout will do our best to be the best to facilitate those needs for you. Muscle Pause Fitness, located at 401 Industrial Park Road in Kingfisher. Call us at 405-441-4899 or scan our QR code for membership information.
At Morrison Lawn Services, we take care of everything to do with your lawn and beyond. Whether it's routine maintenance or yard scalping and aerating, we've got you covered. Need your yard landscaped? Our hardworking and dedicated crew can handle it. We also offer several other services, including tree trimming, fall cleanup, and sprinkler installation. Want a beautiful home during the holiday season? Let us handle the installation of your Christmas lights, custom cut by us to fit your home, using premium products to last you a long time. We'll also come back and remove the lights as well. Need a new fence? Let us install it for you. Whatever you need, call us at 580-478-2384 or visit our Facebook page. That's Morrison Lawn Services. Our sign says it all.
Feel safe and secure with Arlo Wireless Outdoor Camera, available at Pioneer. Arlo offers top-notch protection with crystal clear video quality, rain or shine. Monitor your home from anywhere with remote smartphone access. Whether you're at home or on the go, Arlo keeps you connected to what matters most. Trust Arlo and Pioneer to keep your home safe and secure. Visit GoPioneer.com to get your Arlo wireless cameras today. This back-to-school season, give your home the connection it deserves with Go Pioneer Fiber Internet. Experience the power of Wi-Fi 6 technology for smoother streaming, gaming, and learning. And with the Go Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi app, managing your home network is a breeze. Choose from multiple plans with symmetrical speeds for lightning-fast uploads and downloads. Get your family school-ready with Go Pioneer Fiber Internet. Sign up today at GoPioneer.com.
Kingfisher Family Eye Care has been serving Kingfisher and the surrounding communities for over 40 years. Dr. Sykes and McMullen strive to provide thorough, efficient, and modern eye care in a comfortable, relaxed environment with a small-town feel. Dr. Sykes and McMullen not only prescribe glasses and contact lenses, but diagnose and manage eye diseases such as cataracts, glaucoma, macular degeneration, and dry eyes. They also have a wide range of glasses and sunglasses to choose from. They are accepting new patients at this time, so give them a call to schedule your eye exam at 405-375-3128.
Dennis's Express Pharmacy in Kingfisher offers fast, friendly service, including free delivery, free mail out, free blood pressure, and much more.
Come see us at 1308 South Main Street. Our convenient store hours and drive-through window make it easy for you to shop for your healthcare needs. We're proud sponsors of all Kingfisher activities, programs, students, and staff. Dennis's Express Pharmacy says, go Jackets! Since 1945, Kingfisher Body and Glass Shop has been operating as a family-owned and operated business that is dedicated to providing you with the highest quality service available. We have stayed true to our roots and remained right here in the same location at 504 North Main Street for over 75 years. At Kingfisher Body and Glass Shop, you can expect to interact with our friendly and knowledgeable staff. Our services include full body and framework, paintless dent repair, glass chip repairs, as well as full glass replacement. We also have a full-service shop for all of your auto needs. Give Kingfisher and Body Glass a call 24/7 at 405-375-4871. Myers Real Property offers an array of services throughout central Oklahoma. Fill up with fuel or diesel, grab a snack, and choose from our wide selection of drinks at our 4 convenience store locations: Jacket Express and Jacket Corner in Kingfisher, Warrior Express in Okarche, and Tiger Stop in Tuttle. We also feature Cowboy Express Fuel in Kingfisher and Tuttle as we provide fuel handling services for farmers, oil field sites, convenience stores, and more. Don't forget about One Day Cleaners in Kingfisher, where we not only offer laundry and dry cleaning for clothing and household items, but we can handle alteration needs as well. That's Myers Real Property, a proud supporter of high school athletics in your hometown. Medic Pharmacy and Gifts in Kingfisher is unique in that it offers all the amenities of a modern pharmacy, but also takes you back in time. Trevor Wilsick provides you top-of-the-line experience in the full-service pharmacy, as Medic also offers a hearing aid center, free delivery, and a convenient drive-through. We offer a wide range of cards and gifts, as well as a full line of Traeger grill products. Hungry or looking for a refreshing treat? Stop by our snack shack and have our famous orangeade at our old-fashioned soda fountain. That's Medic Pharmacy and Gifts in Kingfisher, 405-375-3202, or come by at 119 West Admire.
Like there was a time when you'd have to put a hole there and 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 there. But this is just the same basic hole, and then you pick the direction you want to go.
Just having a 3-mile lateral, I think you're eliminating something like 60 wells that you'd have to put in.
That's a great leap forward.
You're able to tap the reservoir, and you have less of a footprint.
It never fails to blow me away.
All right, welcome back. Michael Swisher, Sean Scamahorn, as we get set for second half action of this Week 9 contest. This is Kingfisher High School football presented by Johnson's of Kingfisher. Kingfisher will receive to start the second half. We'll be going left to right on your radio dial. Or your TV screen. Or your phone. Or your iPad. Your laptop. Short kick. Picked up at about the 25-yard line. That's Chago.
Chago picked it up on the bounce, the short hop.
Well, we'll see what Kingfisher.
Man, I don't.
So we got some first half stats in from Wolf, Derek Wolf.
The
17 rushes, 66 yards. So modest gains on there. Of course, you take those couple sacks, the deep sacks away, that certainly hurts that, but only 3 of 7 through the air for 33 yards passing. And that's where Kingfisher's really been able to kind of make a living here. But Anadarko doing a great job shutting that down. We'll see if Kingfisher can get that turned around in the second half.
Fake to Compton in the first play. Birdwell keeps it on the ground.
Gets about 4 yards. So the Jackets called 17 rushes and just 7 passes in the first half. Again, just 3 for 33.
I had a talk with the quarterback's father at halftime because you kicked me out of here, and
yeah.
He was like, well, they're covered. And I said, number 7's going to have to run the second half. So
7 just took that QB sneak right up the middle, picks up about 4 yards. It's going to be a Stevenson Insurance Center 3rd and 2.
And he starts the second half with 2 runs.
Still shows Plainview and North Rock Creek tied at 14 at the half. This is such a competitive district this year.
Empty backfield. Birdwell under center again. Calamateo. Birdwell keeps it. Either it was a bad snap or he was going to keep it on the ground.
Maybe got a yard. Doesn't look like he got that. It's going to be 4th and 2.
Might have lost a foot.
So decision time for Reagan Roof. He hasn't sent Blair out there to kick yet, so it looks like Kingfisher's going to go for it. 4th down and 2.
Anadarko is stacking the box.
Jackets are on their side of the field still. Still plenty of time on the play clock, 15 seconds.
And we got 2 people jumping.
And that's going to make the decision easier. You got to think the Jackets will punt now. Fourth and 2 goes to 4th and 7. And just as I predicted, Kingfisher's going for it. Now, Birdwell can quick kick it. I think he will.
Low kick on the ground.
Rolls inside the 35 to about the 34. So nothing going for the Jackets on their first drive. Anadarko scored on the final play of the first half. Warriors have it at the 34. 9:45 mark of the third. Must win.
Must win. High formation.
Camp in motion. Good solid run, 10 yards. Satir. Tell you what, Talon act like he wanted to pull that out of his belly.
Yeah, he
Satir
jerked him backwards.
Satir just kind of kept hold of it. He must have seen something. Satir again. He's going to get 3, maybe 4 yards. Ortega. Long on the tackle. Time Talent keeps it. He's directing traffic.
Calamateo comes up and makes an open field tackle.
Yep. Talent just lowered his shoulder, tried to run over him, and Calamateo stood his ground. I mean, that's a one-on-one tackle there. Good job by the freshman. Stops him 2 yards shy of a first down. It's going to be 3rd and 2. Satir hitting the backfield.
And hit again in the backfield. Hold on to him.
Man.
Did not allow him the first down.
He got close, but we do have a penalty flag in the backfield. It was after the initial hit.
The face mask?
We're still talking about it. Tell you what, that is a generous spot, if you ask me. All right, here comes the call. Well, maybe. Just kidding. I didn't want to talk to you. I want to talk to Coach here.
Accidentally threw the flag. Coach Roof puts his head down, so I know that it must not be good.
Well, they got a better spot anyway, so we're going to apparently wave off the flag. Should it be fourth down, though? No. 3rd and 2, I guess.
Yeah, that's what we're going with. Quarterback keeper brought down just short of the line of gain.
Talent keeps it. It's going to be 4th and 1 now. Yeah, I think the Warriors will go for this.
That should have been 4th down because Calamateo stopped the kid for bring up 3rd and 2, right? Run the next play.
I'm lost. 4th and short. And Soutier's going to get the first down. It's going to be 1st and 10 at the Kingfisher 45 for the Warriors. Pass is complete out to Camp at the far side. Blair couldn't wrap him up for the tackle. And it's Calamateo who does make the tackle, so it's going to be a gain of, well, they're going to spot him back a couple of yards shy of the first down. So they replayed.
Inadvertent whistle, they replayed the down. However, the spot, they gave him 5 yards on the spot.
Something wasn't right there. Soutier again. Santoyo hits him first. Loses the grip on him. It's going to be close to the first down marker. Methodical drive by the Warriors
keeping
so
the ball
far.
away from us.
Yep. It started at 9:45. There's 5:25 on the clock, and it's running, so over 4 minutes. 4.5 minutes. Chewed up.
Quick out route.
He and Camp weren't on the same page, and Blair able to make a dive at it. Couldn't quite get to it.
Another 4th down.
Fourth and less than a yard for Anadarko. Under center. We're going to get offsides. We are. Jackets jump just before the snap. So a first down for Anadarko. Warriors are getting just exactly what they want here, just chewing up the clock. Staying ahead of the chains.
Quarterback keeper.
Guerrero chasing him. Can't catch him. Talent gets out of bounds. at the 30-yard line. Picks up maybe 1 yard on the play.
All right.
2nd and 9. And Argo just taking its time.
Yeah, Anadarko is in no hurry. Drop back pass.
Got time.
Motions his receivers.
He just
throws it out of
bounds. Catch is made by one of the young Warriors over there playing catch on the sideline. So it's going to be 3rd and 9. 4:34 left in this third. Ball's at the 30-yard line. It's a subdued Kingfisher crowd, has been really since the first quarter. Just looking for something
spark.
to get them going.
We need a spark. Turnover would be nice.
Third and 9.
But he hadn't even thrown the ball in traffic. Most of his passes are out routes.
Talent
There
dropped
we
that
go.
one. Finally got a hold call there.
Ball's on the ground.
Yep.
Out of
Ball
bounds.
was dislodged, but this is going to be a pretty significant loss of yardage here. The flag was thrown at the 36.
Unless he decides to wave it off. Is it from the point? Guess not.
So the ball's going to be spotted at the 40. This will be 3rd and about 19.
Third. One back in the backfield. Motion across. Try that underneath screen again.
Santoyo was right there to meet him. Guerrero helped clean it up. Now Guerrero's grabbing the back of his right leg. Hopefully he's just cramping up. He acts like he's hurting pretty good, though. Well, they're going to take a look at Daniel Guerrero. We've got 4:01 left in this third quarter. We're going to take a timeout. We'll be back after this.
Nearly 200 years ago, Mercy began with one woman who inspired others to protect the vulnerable, comfort the sick, and deliver exceptional care wherever it was needed. This ministry still endures today with the same mission: to share God's mercy and make your life our life's work. Mercy, recognized by IBM Watson's Truven as one of the nation's top 5 large healthcare systems. Again,
as a leading North American energy company, Oventa produces oil and natural gas safely and responsibly, a challenge we've embraced for over 100 years. We proudly support the communities where we live and operate, creating a sustainable future to keep equipment rolling, people working, and families fed. Locally, Oventive is proud to employ 160 Oklahomans and support our schools through scholarships, sports funding, and FFA sponsorships, preparing the next generation for success. Visit oventive.com to learn more.
Friday Night Lights is one of the best ways to spend your time in the state of Oklahoma. Kingfisher may be a small town, but we win big. Here at Jackson's at Kingfisher, your locally family-owned and operated Chevy, Buick, and GMC dealership, we share in that small-town pride.
Whether you come by a new or pre-owned vehicle from our amazing sales team or experience our great customer care from our service and parts department, every step of the way, we will treat you like family.
Orco Service LLC is an oil and gas business locally owned and operated by Junior and Norma Orozco. They started out of their home in 2007 with one swab rig and 2 employees, but now have over 40 employees. They opened their corporate office in Kingfisher in 2020 and also have a yard in Hennessy and mobile locations in El Reno and Lindsay. Services and equipment include swab ribs, pump trucks, water transport, frac pumps and tanks, manifolds, and chemical delivery. The Orco team and family love to support the schools and local organizations. Give Orco Service a call today, and they'll be on their way.
Well, Danny Guerrero walking off here. Walking a bit faster as he goes.
Yeah.
Hopefully that continues, and that's something he's able to shake off and come back out. On the field, it's 4th down and 19 for the Warriors. Anadarko's eaten over 5 minutes off the clock with this drive. They are going to punt. Good punt. And it fortunately goes into the end zone. So the Jackets do get the Pioneer defensive stand, but
They had a man back there to catch it or get it dead, and it went between his legs. Went into the end zone.
3:46 to go. So essentially a 6-minute drive by Anadarko. Doesn't result in points. Plainview has taken a 21-14 lead on North Rock Creek. That's good news for Kingfisher. You'd like to see him win by about 3 touchdowns if possible.
3 wide outs, a handoff to Compton. Able to get 5 yards.
Saw the gain on first, 2nd and 5.
Got Scott Moore making his own calls there. Penalty. I don't know how long old that text was. Fakes to Compton. Birdwell keeps it. Falls forward for,
we'll say 3 yards. It'll be a Stevenson Insurance Center 3rd and 2.
Birdwell from the shotgun. Empty backfield. Anadarko showing blitz. High pass.
Has a man. It's Chago. Gets behind the defense. Dennis's Express Pharmacy touchdown. 72 yards.
Did a little run, and then we snuck in a pass. Finally got a man open.
Had one-on-one coverage. Beat his man. No safety help. Good pass. Good catch. Good run. Touchdown. Jackets go up 10. Can make it 11 points with this Kingfisher Family Dental extra point attempt.
Good snap.
Good kick.
Good kick.
So 2:28. Jackets strike quick. It's Kingfisher 17, Anadarko 6.
Bank First is deeply rooted in more than 50 communities statewide. Towns bound together tightly by loyalty. Bank First, loyal to Oklahoma, loyal to you.
Friday night lights are a Kingfisher tradition. Nothing says fall like crisp air and an evening at the football field. Cheering on the home team. Johnson's of Kingfisher is proud to support the Kingfisher Yellow Jackets, both on and off the turf. Since 1927, we've been cheering on the home team and serving our community with a customer service experience you've come to expect. Visit johnsonsofkingfisher.com to check out our inventory or to call to set up an oil change or service appointment. Just not tonight. We're at the game. Johnson's of Kingfisher, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, and Ram. Same name, same family since 1927.
So Anadarko chews 6 minutes off the clock, gets nothing to show for it. The Jackets get the ball at their own 20. They go 80 yards. The big play, 72-yard touchdown pass on 3rd and short from Jet Birdwell to Santiago Ortega. So the Jackets increase their lead to 17-6. Bank First kickoff coming up. This one's going to be fielded inside the 10, about the 5-yard line. Good tackle. I think that's Santoyo. It was.
Santoyo and Burnham.
Got another KHS alum watching, or KHS Muscle Shoals High School alum watching. Todd Crow watching back in the Shoals. Todd Crow, you're not the first alum tonight to watch. Alan Leslie checked in earlier.
Donovan Dunn checks in a defensive tackle. Move Santoyo to defensive end.
Dunn just a freshman, so now you've got he'll be having to go both ways. Gain of about 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Camps up top. Always got to be wary of him. Talent's looking his way. He's under pressure, just throws it away. That was Riker Long. Getting frustrated he didn't get the sack, but
he's like, man, I was there.
But it's going to be 3rd down and 7. Stretching out Birdwell here on the sideline. Third and 7. Talent's back, under pressure. Gets out of it. Dumps the pass off. He's got a man wide open. Tackle is made by Santiago Ortega, but not before the Warriors get the first down out to the 44.
Just a lot of time to cover crossing routes on that. They had them coming both directions. Keep it on the ground. Is that Picotti back in?
Dunn makes the tackle. You went
Oh,
back.
sorry. Picotti's way back there. Pendarvis.
Yeah, you went, I was going to say,
yeah.
you went way back. Pulling up some Fort
Throw
Cobb names, too.
Some old Anadarko names.
A lot of talent in that family. Yellow Jackets, good team tackle.
Good job by the pursuit. Everybody coming down line.
Soutier was filling that one because he got popped a good solid 3 times on that play. Lost yardage. It's going to be 3rd down and 9. I don't think the Warriors are going to take another snap. The Jackets add to their lead. It's Kingfisher 17, Anadarko 6. We'll be back with the 4th quarter after this.
Based in Central Oklahoma, Merit Network Solutions has all the tools to keep you and your business connected with the rest of the world. Owned and operated by Jasper Merritt, we specialize in network maintenance installation. That includes installing servers, computers, Wi-Fi, security devices, and more. We have clients in nearly every line of business in the surrounding area, as well as much of western Oklahoma. No job's too big or too small, and we're willing to travel wherever you need to help make your networking needs a reality. Visit us at meritnetworking.it or 405-368-4486.
The Shed Grill and Bar in Kingfisher, owned by locals Brent and Steph Snyder, offers everything from burgers to a variety of salads and specialties such as chicken fried steak, pulled pork baked potatoes, and catfish. We also offer sandwiches, wraps, a variety of tacos, and popular appetizers. Gluten-free and light options are also available, as is a full bar with 6 different draft beers on tap and a variety of Shed signature cocktails. Located at 1505 South Main Street, the Shed is open 7 days a week. That's the Shed Grill and Bar. Good food, good friends, good times.
Starting the fourth quarter here. It's 39 for Anadarko.
Straight drop back, has the back out in the flats, and he is stopped about 3 yards short.
Gets it to midfield, so it's going to be 4th down and 4. We're going to throw up here in just a little bit. We're going to throw up a poll on our Facebook page. Let you guys help choose our Jackson's Auto Family Player of the Game. A lot can happen between now and the end of the game, so it's not guaranteed it's going to be one of these guys, and you may have a different nominee. You can let us know that nominee as well. But right now it's 4th down and 4 for Anadarko. The Warriors are showing punt. Talent does kick it.
Angled kick.
It goes out of bounds at about the 23-yard line. So it is a Pioneer defensive stand for the Jackets. See where they spotted at the 21.
Yep. Actually, the 20.
11-15. Well, I promise you it.
We lost 3 yards right there.
I promise you it didn't go out at the 20.
Sorry.
Russell's struggling to read my chicken scratch. So it is spotted at the 20. 1st and 10 for Kingfisher. And they were stretching out
Fake
Birdwell.
to Compton. Birdwell looks so deep down the middle. He has Blair. Blair comes up with it. Still on his feet. It is a horse race.
And it is a Dennis's Express Pharmacy touchdown, 80 yards.
No penalty flags. Blair actually had to come back and get the ball at the high point.
Makes the catch, puts on the brakes, and they'll fly right by. And then he outruns him into the end zone. Blair's got speed to burn. He's got a Dennis's Express Pharmacy touchdown, 80 yards. Kingfisher Family Dental extra point up and in. So at 11:02, the Jackets are breaking this one open. It's Kingfisher 24 and Anadarko 6.
The Shed Grill and Bar in Kingfisher, owned by locals Brent and Steph Snyder, offers everything from burgers to a variety of salads and specialties such as chicken fried steak, pulled pork baked potatoes, and catfish. We also offer sandwiches, wraps, a variety of tacos, and popular appetizers. Gluten-free and light options are also available, as is a full bar with 6 different draft beers on tap and a variety of Shed signature cocktails. Located at 1505 South Main Street, the Shed is open 7 days a week. That's the Shed Grill and Bar. Good food, good friends, good times.
Tired of complicated Wi-Fi management? Go Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi makes it easy. With Go Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi, you can set your Wi-Fi password, view all your connected devices, and even run speed tests all from your phone. Need to set up parental controls? No problem. Simple, smart, secure. Stay connected and in control with Go Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi. Visit GoPioneer.com to learn more.
Bank first kickoff, Jake Sisk after the 80-yard touchdown pass from Jet Birdwell to Kason Blair. Kingfisher's last two drives racked up 160 yards of offense and hadn't sniffed it on up to that point. So Anadarko will start at the 20 at 11:02.
Quick out route to
I think that
number
bounced.
1. I think that's on the ground.
Wow, that was a bounce pass. Well, they say complete for 5 yards. So I believe we have our poll up now.
Hand off up the middle.
Or almost have it up. We've activated the poll.
Gain of 2.
So go to the Kingfisher Times and Free Press Facebook page, and you can help us choose the Jackson's Auto Family Player of the Game. We have some selections there. You can also just type in your nomination if you want to nominate somebody else.
I formation. Going to hand off again. This time he's met at the line of scrimmage. Oh, they're going to give him a pretty good spot.
First and 10.
Double pump.
Blair on the coverage. Good job by him.
Was with him step for step.
Our player game poll is up. 9:28 to go in this one. Jackets leading 24-6.
Quarterback was able to put on the brakes, but he was not getting away from the second wave.
So Long gets the initial pressure. Talent's got to run away from him, and then he runs right into 22 and 55. Mirrored jerseys there. And he took the smart route and said, hey, I'm
gonna sit down right here.
Take a little knee. We'll do 3rd and 15. Maybe 3rd and 16. Clock's running. 8:55 to go.
Watch your favorite receivers.
More pressure.
Wow. Kingfisher is all over him.
Long again with the excellent pressure. And Jose Santoyo comes up, gets the sack. You make them one-dimensional, it certainly helps.
Long was being double teamed right there and was able to get in the backfield.
So Kingfisher going to get good field position.
High kick, kind of angled to the corner here.
And doesn't get to midfield. We're going to spot it at the 47. After that Pioneer defensive stand by the Yellow Jackets. 8:02 to play.
Well, Purcell's got 28-35. They're down to Heritage Hall. North Rock is over Plainview, 27-21 right now. Birdwell under center.
Wilbanks in motion. They fake it
Fake
to
to
him.
Wilbanks. Compton hands off underneath. Loss of a yard, maybe 2.
Say at least 2. Yep, 2-yard loss. North Rock Creek's able to hang on. The points here won't necessarily matter, but you want to keep it above 15 if you're Kingfisher, 15 or more, get your maximum district points.
8 on the play clock. Birdwall hands to Compton. Compton tries to get the right edge. He does. Cuts up the middle.
Here's his speed. Dax Compton to the house. 49 yards. Dennis's Express Pharmacy touchdown. You get him to the edge.
He's quick.
You'll see his speed.
Yes.
The freshman gets through the initial line, and then you're not going to catch him. 49-yard Dennis's Express Pharmacy touchdown by the freshman Dax Compton. Suddenly, Kingfisher's offense can't be stopped. Kingfisher Family Dental and Implant Clinic, extra point up and through. 7:06 to go. It's Kingfisher 31, Anadarko 6.
You can look up at our screen right here. That's our lifeblood. That's how we know what's going on at 14,700 foot.
Because you're completely blind otherwise.
That's correct.
People don't really understand the level of tech that's going on.
Yes, sir. Well, this whole thing is extremely high tech. I mean, just the ability to be able to drill down 13,000 feet and then put 90-degree turn in the well and then drill out another 3 miles.
It doesn't matter how casually you say it. It's a freaking miracle, man.
Yes, sir.
Life can hit hard, but great coverage keeps you on the winning team. Let the experts at Stevenson Insurance Center guide you through the personalized process of finding the right coverage for you, your family, or your business. Personal, commercial, or health, we can service all your insurance needs. Don't blow your coverage. Come see us at 2302 Frontage Road in Kingfisher. All of us at Stevenson Insurance Center say go Jackets.
All right, we're back. Kingfishers open this one up. 31-6, 7:06 to play. Bank First kickoff, Jake Sisk.
It's going to be returned. Yeah, the end zone.
Yeah, he went right into the end zone, so it will be a touchback. So, as I was talking before, I think before that touchdown, that for Kingfisher's only hope to split and still get into the playoffs is to win this week, which would mean if they split, they lose next week to Plainview. And for that scenario to work, Plainview's got to also win tonight against North Rock Creek, and then this talent
Quick
goes
pass
back
to
to
outside.
pass, hits camp, tackled for a short gain, or excuse me, a first down. Looking at the wrong
flag.
there. And so what that would do, if Kingfisher wins this week, loses next week, Plainview wins this week and next week, that puts Heritage Hall 1, Plainview 2.
There was a
Then a
three-way.
three-way tie for third by teams that all beat each other, North Rock Creek, Kingfisher, and Pauls Valley. So the district points come into play. And the more, the two teams with the most district points get into the playoffs. However, if North Rock Creek beats Plainview, it kind of throws all of that scenario out and basically means Kingfisher would have to win next week to get in. And basically, Kingfisher can either get second and host a playoff game or would miss the playoffs, assuming North
Under
Rock
pressure.
Creek.
Lays one up over the middle. Is going to be a pass interference on that?
Yeah.
No. Say they got tangled up together?
Yeah.
I like that no call.
Let's burn them on the coverage. And I think that's also assuming that North Rock Creek would then beat Anadarko next week as well. I've got my notebook at the office. But if all that were to play out, then, Kingfisher would lose some head-to-heads, tiebreakers with Paul's Valley. Anyway, you need Plainview to win that game, and then Kingfisher still has a shot next week, even if they lost. Long with the pressure, and Talent just throws it out of bounds. But you also like the way you're playing if you're Kingfisher. You got Plainview making the long drive up, and why not just win it and host a playoff game?
Take the math out of it.
There you go. Jackets started the year 1-3. They've gone 3-1 in their last 4, trying to make it 4-1. Fourth down play.
High snap.
As Kingfisher gets another Pioneer defensive stand.
$28-yard line.
Steve Sanders is watching. The Jackets have it at their own 28. 5:43 to play in this one. They've blown it wide open here in the fourth. This was a 10-6 ball game deep into the third.
Yeah, especially after Anadarko went on that 6-7 minute drive and come up empty-handed. Hand off to Compton. Just biding his time. Good job. I mean, really did. He didn't.
Nice little spin move.
Yeah, was not in a hurry. Just surveyed it a little bit. Nice spin move. Got an extra yard or two.
So he picked up 6, 2nd and 4. At last check, Omega was going to pull off the sweep at home over Dover in the basketball season openers. Yep, Raiders get the 39-33 win in the boys' game. The Lady Raiders, that game wasn't as close.
Compton again on the ground.
Ooh. I don't think he knew that hit was coming.
Was not expecting that one.
But I do think he got the F&M Bank first down. We'll see if they give it to him. Yep. They say move the chains.
He said, where did who go?
Clock continues to run. 4:44 remaining.
This guy, Calamateo coming in at quarterback. Freshman in the backfield. Hands off to Compton. Trying to get the edge.
Good job by Pendarvis because Compton was getting
one more step.
Yeah.
Compton was getting ready to have the edge.
Just grabbed his jersey and held on.
Kingfisher's front line is starting to wear down Anadarko a little bit, it looks like.
So Sean noted that Cal Mateo is now in at quarterback. Did see Jet getting stretched out. Of course, we've he's been banged up a couple times this year. Ankle, knee.
His whole body after the Heritage Hall game. All right, quick snap to Calamateo. He's going to keep it himself. Gets close to a first down. Maybe a yard short.
Gain of 4. We'll say a Stevenson Insurance Center 3rd and 1. Good job by Haig. He blocked 2 different people on that play. Senior right tackle. Kingfisher just trying to run out the clock. 3rd down and 1. Still 13 on the play clock. No need to rush it here.
Calateo going to follow Compton. Get the sticks.
F&M Bank 1st down.
Those two have run that play several times.
Yeah. Yeah, this time they're waiting to get set just a little bit so they can run more time off the clock.
Well, I thought that was a bad snap, but it was just a toss sweep to Compton. Good stick.
Yeah, I tell you, Anadarko still getting after it. Zane Owens coming in.
Zane Owens laid the good on that one.
But it was a gain of 6 before he got hit. Play clock's at 10. After this play, Kingfisher won't have to take another snap until under a minute remains.
Just hold on the ball.
Lost there, so it's going to be Stevenson Insurance Center 3rd and 8. Kingfisher can run us down to about 30 seconds. And really all they got to do, unless Anadarko wants to call a timeout, is get it under 40 and take the snap, and the game's over. That's what they're going to do. We're at 40 seconds left now, 10 on the play clock.
Calateo keeps it.
Gets a couple yards, so it's going to be 4th down, but 23 seconds are left, so we don't have to take another snap. Hopefully everybody in the blue and gold gets up and is okay. Appears to be the case. What a way to close it for Kingfisher. Offense was non-existent for 2.5 quarters, and then boom. The Jackets win it 31-6. Now 5-4 on the season. The first time this year the Jackets have been over 500. And improved to 4-2 in district play. We're going to take a timeout. When we come back, we'll have our Interbank postgame show. Stay with us.
From real-time transaction alerts, fraud detection, and mobile banking to full-service business banking, Interbank prides itself on bringing the people, products, and services together to help grow and develop the Kingfisher community. Proudly serving over 40 communities across Texas and Oklahoma since 1987. For business, for life, for Kingfisher. Interbank. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
MMS Construction and Scammahorn Concrete of Kingfisher is your top choice for a locally owned and operated ready-mix and material company. Fully licensed and bonded, we provide labor and services throughout Kingfisher County. Commercial buildings and parking lots, residential footings, stems and slabs, new construction, renovation projects, swimming pools, patios, sidewalks, and driveways. We do it all, and as always, provide free estimates. Call Sean Scammahorn at 405-625-0314 or email us at mmsconcrete@yahoo.com. That's MMS Construction and Scammahorn Concrete, proud supporter of all KHS activities. Merge Realty in Kingfisher is capable and ready to assist you with all of your real estate necessities. Whether it's residential, commercial, farm and ranch, or property management, Merge Realty can help you address those needs today. Merge Realty services Kingfisher and the surrounding areas and beyond. Buying, selling, renting, or leasing, let owner and broker Laney Hilton Merritt assist you today. That's Merge Realty, 405-326-2000.
Dr. Jeffrey Danner and his team have provided preventative, restorative, and cosmetic dental care for our patients for over 15 years in the Kingfisher community. Dr. Danner offers same-day crowns, dental implants, clear aligner orthodontics, and many other unique dental services with comfort, integrity, and excellence as his top priorities in a beautiful, clean, and welcoming environment. Most insurance plans accepted. Financing and in-house membership savings plans available. Visit us at 901 Hospital Circle or online at kingfishersmiles.com or call us at 405-375-3857. Kingfisher Dental Designs, where dentistry and art come together.
Community. That's what F&M Bank is all about. Being a family-owned and operated community bank for over 120 years ensures we have strong roots in our community, relationships, and financial foundation. Our staff has long-standing relationships with our customers and can provide a personalized service to enhance our banking products, whether it's a home mortgage, business loan, personal or business banking services, personal loans, and more. Our objective is to serve our customers to the best of our ability and to be part of the growth and prosperity of our region. We are here to serve our neighbors. How may we help you? F&M Bank Kingfisher, serving generations of Oklahomans.
As a local, member-owned electric cooperative, Cimarron Electric is committed to providing the highest quality of service at a reasonable price. We're dedicated to serving our member owners with integrity, accountability, innovation, and a commitment to community. For more information, call or visit our website. Cimarron Electric Cooperative, serving Northwest Oklahoma since 1936, empowering the needs of a new generation.
All right, welcome back. Kingfisher student section, football players, coaching staff on the field. After the Jackets grabbed the 31-6 victory over Anadarko. Don't look now, Kingfisher's won 4 games out of their last 5. They get over 500. This is a team that started 1-3. Now 5-4 on the season, 4-2 in district play. And I mean, I don't want to do it, but I'm going to do it. Man, that Pauls Valley loss right now, you could be sitting at 5-1 and sitting pretty. At the time I said the win was going to help you more than that loss hurt you. I was wrong because the way some other games ended up playing out after that fact with Pauls Valley. But wow, if you could have won that one. But Kingfisher still in position to control its own destiny, which is all that you can ask for. As the Jackets move to 4-2 in District 3A1, and Anadarko drops to 5-4, 2-4 in the district. And Sean, this was a game after the Jackets got the fast start, the early 30-yard field goal from Jake Sisk, and then the blocked punt and touchdown. We're just going to see some highlights brought to you by Edward Jones financial advisor Chad Burnham while we talk here. But Kingfisher goes up 10-0, about 4.5 to go in the first quarter. We're thinking, okay, this could be a blowout. And then Anadarko's defense just continued to play very strong, and Kingfisher could do nothing offensively for most of the first half and well into the second half. And I think what did we say? 60-some rushing yards the first half, 33 passing yards. Birdwell had been sacked a couple of times, and Kingfisher's offense did nothing. Now here's the lone touchdown for Kingfisher in the first half. As Russell didn't want to see that one through to fruition there, but it was Peyton Burnham who got the block and Mauricio Valles who recovered it for a touchdown for that 10-0 lead. But Sean, we come out, we get the ball, start second half, we can't move it, and we punt it away, and Anadarko goes on this 6-minute-yard drive and with the chance to take the lead, and we're like, okay, so the Warriors are kind of starting to establish themselves, and the crowd was dead, and the team hadn't done anything offensively yet, and we're kind of wondering what was going to happen at that point, right?
Yeah, and then I can't remember the time. What'd you say they had the ball for?
It was 6 minutes. It was 5:59 on that drive.
And you're sitting there, and then you look up. Well, they didn't get points out of it, and then Kingfisher comes right back. What do we get? Run 3 plays for a first down, and then hit Chago on
the long touchdown.
On the long touchdown pass, and then stopped Anadarko, got the ball right back, and I believe it was Blair on the next play.
Yeah, 80-yard touchdown pass to Jake Blair. Then you saw that 49-yard touchdown run then by Dax Compton, which was the last touchdown. But yeah, so I got it written down here. With 3:46 left in the third quarter, Kingfisher takes possession of the ball, leading 10-6. And then when Dax scores, it was 7:06. So, it was a span of about 8 minutes. Kingfisher scores 3 touchdowns when they didn't have an offensive touchdown, for the first 2.5 quarters of the game. So it was a 3-play drive for that, I think a 72-yard touchdown to Santiago Ortega. Then it was a 1-play drive on the 80-yard touchdown pass to Kason Blair. I don't know. I probably have called him Jake Blair 42 times this year. My apologies to both of you. And then it was the 49-yard touchdown run by Dax Compton as the offense came alive there in the last quarter and a half to put the Warriors away. So here's what we're looking at. I'll do that after. Let's do what we have. We did our highlights brought to you by Edward Jones Financial Advisor Chad Burnham. And while we got you here, speaking of Chads, we talked about how cool we are up in here and how warm we're going to be next week if it does get chilly, or if we want to be cool, we're going to be cool.
It does not matter, right?
Yeah, we're going to because we're going to have a good feeling up here. But anyway, you see it up there in the upper left-hand corner. Bragg Heat and Air got us a nice installation up here. So we're going to have heat. We're going to have air conditioning up here. We're going to be feeling awesome thanks to Chad Bragg at Bragg Heat and Air. He can handle all of your needs as well, whether it's residential or commercial. You've got his phone number right there. That's a Kingfisher hometown guy. And I will say for a fact, I know the air conditioner part of this works. We'll find out before. Hopefully we can get to week 11 here, and we'll find out if that heater works as well too. But again, thank you, Mr. Bragg, for getting us hooked up here in the press box. Like I said, you whine for 11 years, and you eventually get your way. So that's what we did. And Bragg Heat and Air, give them a call. They can take care of you. Let's do our Jackson's Auto Family Player of the Game, and we really struggled to pick somebody here. I think we had a clear-cut candidate early on in the game, then kind of got hurt, and we didn't see him as much towards the end, but we're going to stick with him. And it's one of the – really could go to the whole unit, but we're going to go with number 5, Daniel Guerrero here. You see him right there. Wreaked a lot of havoc, especially early, whether he was getting sacks or drawing penalties or drawing double teams. He was all over the place there, especially in the first half. We saw him draw a penalty in the second half that was big. Probably should have had a couple more flags thrown that didn't get thrown that he was causing. But really, so it's going to go to Daniel Guerrero, our Jackson's Auto Family Player of the Game. But really, Sean, as we said, the whole defensive front was really good tonight. Anadarko had 2 drives of significance. That was their last drive of the first half where they go down and they did, get the score, drove, I think, 67 yards. And then they had the 6-minute drive to start the second half. But outside of that, Kingfisher didn't give much of anything to the Warriors. And the defensive front played a tremendous role in that. So credit to those guys. And it was Daniel Guerrero, Riker Long, Jose Santoyo, Cale Reagan, and then when Daniel did go out, then we saw Donovan Dunn come in there and play well up front as well. So all of those guys, tremendous job by them as Anadarko scores just 6 points tonight. Kingfisher beats them 31-6. So again, the scenarios, this Kingfisher next week will host a team that is now winning 28-27. You'd like to see them tack on some more and get as many points as possible there. But Plainview is defeating as we speak. It says 7 minutes left here on Squirtle, North Rock Creek, 28-27. That's good news for Kingfisher. If you want to do worst case for next week, and Kingfisher can't win next week, then you need Plainview to win this week. But the fact is, if Kingfisher can win next week and defeat Plainview right here at Kingfisher High School, then the Jackets are not only in the playoffs, but they're going to host a first-round game. And that's really all you can – when you look at a team that was 1-3 to start the season, then had that just devastating loss, to Pauls Valley, and you wonder, where's this team going to go? Well, they've answered the bell that we've been hearing ring down there on the north end of the field. Russell's got to use the bathroom. I think he's.
No, is that why he said wrap it up, boys?
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Producer's saying wrap it up. All right.
Man had to go at halftime, so we've only
so
got.
We've talked to heat and air guy. Maybe we can
Yeah.
talk to a plumber and we'll get a restroom up here for Russell.
Yeah. So we've only got 25 minutes left here on this Interbreak postgame show. See if Russell's eyes turn yellow here in a minute. But anyway, the fact is, Kingfisher wins next week. Kingfisher's in the playoffs. If Plainview holds on to this win against North Rock Creek, there's a chance the Jackets could still lose next week and get in, but we don't want to see that scenario. Let's just win next week and be back here in week 11. So that's going to do it for tonight. I want to say thanks to Joaquin Wallace. He's up top. He was running our camera. He's now more than 2 full months into this one. Thanks to Russell Stitt, Sean Scammahorn. My name is Michael Swisher. This has been Kingfisher High School Football presented by Johnson's of Kingfisher.